look so white.
I look terrible.
I know. Why do we look so terrible? Why are we so ugly, dude?
Wow, you're not supposed to. You're supposed to be like, Meek, you're not ugly.
Why am I
love
so
you.
ugly? But you're beautiful. I look like extra pale, don't I? Maybe it's the red is making me look less red.
Dude, Kivox made it 56 degrees up here.
I didn't make it. The weather made it that temperature.
I'm gonna die.
I just had the heat off.
Hello, Andrew Douglas and Tony and T. And Tony's being very impatient and said, hurry up.
Yeah.
We started early if you didn't notice. A little early.
Only a couple minutes. I mean, usually we start the stream at... No, yeah, usually we do. You could have came up sooner. If you came up sooner, we would have been able to start sooner. I started my new job this week, guys. It was rough. It was rough.
What was the hardest part? Like waking up early and leaving early?
No, working a lot. It was just like completely different than what I've been used to doing. So.
Why is that Pokemon hat not yellow?
Is it not yellow?
It's green. That's like a sage green.
Yeah, it's like a sage green, whatever that means.
Andrew said, cool, congrats on your new job. And Tony said, were you nervous?
Yes, I was very nervous. I still am every day. And
you're the new guy, you know?
I am one of the new guys. And
it mostly sucks. Like, I hate the fact that you leave earlier than me now.
Why? Because I can't keep you company in the morning, and I can't like do all the work for you that you have to do.
Oh, I
mean, doesn't suck having to like
take that much longer.
Take the dogs out, feed the dogs, feed the cats.
It's not that much time.
It's because I've been doing the dishwasher.
That has been weird. I don't like it.
I won't do it anymore. I'm okay with it. It puts me behind, and I keep thinking like I got time for this, and then like next thing I know, I'm like, it's 5 o'clock. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. I'm gonna be late.
Tony said, "Were you also excited?"
Yeah, mostly just excited about like doing something that's better than what I was doing before, but also literally like I was telling you guys last week, it's more work. It's like a much earlier in the morning, so I got to get up way earlier. It pays less. It's like on paper in every way right now at this moment worse. I got to go to school 2 days a week after work.
Your school was canceled one day.
My school was canceled on Thursday, which was really nice. I wasn't even going to tell you until like you got home. I was gonna be like, I'm home.
I'm like, Meek, check your email. Meek, there's an email. Meek.
I get a notification. Like I have an app, like a Remind app or whatever, Reminder app, Remind. I have a couple of like school apps, Classroom, and then Remind.
Huh.
Remind is exactly for that. Like this is where they just
Post.
give us updates on what's happening. I gave it a thumbs up. Nobody else responded. What?
You're the only one.
Yeah. Well, I just did it because I'm like, I want to make sure he knows I know. I got it. You know, like if
they're probably like, oh, this jerk, he like hates school so much. He's like, yeah.
If everybody got it and they all said, okay. It's like at my old job, like whenever they would announce something important, I would always give them a thumbs up to say that I received it, I read it, and I'm like, okay, got it. You know, they're like, meeting on Thursday. I'm like, got it. Otherwise, they don't know if people or like got it, you know? Like, I feel like it's just common courtesy. I don't know, man. As an old man, I think of stuff like that just to like be polite and be like, you know.
Tony said, give me an example of your homework. And do you have to respond to a classmate's discussion post? No, that's more like classic online school. He goes to like actual class, like in person. And it's like a trade school, sort of. It's not like...
No, I mean, literally. Yeah, well, that's not a... Yeah, it's a union school. It's run by the union.
So you said, yes, be polite. At least they know you know.
Yeah.
So what's an example of your homework?
So my homework is like there's like kind of like a lecture that I have there's a lecture that I have to watch and like go through all the things. Then every couple of things there'll be like a little mini quiz or it'll just be like 3 questions or something, and then you have to answer them. Most of them are pretty easy, but right now we're doing conduit bending, which is something stupid that nobody cares about. But and also I realized that as an electrician, you would imagine that electricians put in light bulbs and install switches and stuff like that, and that's like the most of it. Maybe run some wire.
I think I just know my dad's an electrician, so I just know.
But there's just like
it's more than
there's
that.
so much. There's so freaking much.
Yeah, dude, my dad's really smart. Like he used to blow me away. And like when I would bring home like physics homework, the electrical part of physics killed me. Like I am not good at what you do, and my dad used to like help me with it.
So this is some of the math that I was doing. I know it just looks like a bunch of gobbledygook. There's a little bit of trigonometry in what we're doing right now, which is the pipe bending and stuff. Because like if you're bending a pipe that has to go up, right? It'll when you bend it and you're trying to determine the height of it, of how much height you need to know how much a 90-degree bend will give. Because when you bend it 90 degrees, obviously it's going to go up, right? But it's also going to shorten the pipe a bit. It's just there's a lot to it. And then there's offsets, so basically you're going with the pipe this way and it needs to bend up and then straighten back out. So it's just like a little bit of like some formulas that you have to memorize for that right now. The big thing that's going to be the hardest is when we get into like AC theory and DC theory and stuff, but then also the book, the code book. Like there's a whole section every year basically, and then the 5th year is like basically all code. It's all code, pretty much, just because it's preparing you for the test. The test is open book code, but the code is like a Bible. Like the pages are really thin, and it's like this thick, and it's all like legalese. Like it's written like, and it's 4 columns. Like each page has 2 columns. Mm-hmm. So it's like weird to read because it's like meow meow, and it's just like full of stuff, and yeah.
I know it's so weird to me though that like I think I've mentioned this before, that to keep up an electrical license you have to take a test like every so often. No,
you don't take a test. You just have to do class.
You don't have to do that as a nurse.
Dealing
with people.
You just have to pay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so we got to do like, it's like continuing education, which is like, I think it's every year maybe.
I think it's like every 1 or 2 years.
But you have to go into the class, and it's like a weekend class, and you just have to. It's
I remember my dad doing it, but I don't.
Continuing stuff, and they do it at the hall at the.
Oh, they do?
Yep. Yeah.
We do see like nursing. You're technically supposed to do like 12 hours of like continued education basically every year. No one ever looks into it ever. Like no one actually knows if you do it. Like it's part of my job basically, like to make sure my clinicians like have enough education, and like because I'm in the classes and I teach the classes, like I also am in the education, but like no one ever checks. Like it seems so crazy to me. And you deal with people's lives. Andrew said we got snow in Oklahoma here.
We got snow here last week.
Yeah, right now it's just been very cold and windy the last few days.
Yeah.
Hello, Matthias.
Yeah, I've been walking a lot, guys. It's interesting, right? I know. I think yesterday I did like almost 19,000 steps just at work. How many miles do you think that is? Today I only did like 15. Yeah, 15.1.
You're probably gonna lose weight.
18.6 yesterday. 15, and then 13. But yeah, like compared to, It's practically doubled.
My week was okay. How was your week, Tony? I had to go to a boring class all day Monday. It wasn't that bad. It was all right, but it was long. It was like 8 full hours.
So this is my average, and that's my today.
Cool. Just remember, if you get tired of walking, you can run instead.
No, that's not how that works, buddy.
Started calling 4-year colleges this week for some transfer information. Why? What are you trying to do? I'm confused. You're trying to transfer from a 2-year college to a 4-year?
Yeah. You going back to school, Meek?
Hell no. Even though my job pays for it. Oh. There's like a tuition reimbursement.
Dude, that next week's paycheck is gonna be so bad.
I get paid extra because I worked a Saturday.
That's good.
So better than nothing.
And then I don't get tips anymore.
That does suck.
That's a bummer.
Pursuing user experience design. I don't even know what that means.
Like
that seems very generic. UX. User experience for what?
Like computer, like the things that you click on and stuff on a website.
Andrew said, I'm planning on going back to school. I'm still paying off school.
Me too.
Yeah.
And I'm still paying off the school that I'm now going back to school for. The new version of it. Luckily, this one I don't have to pay, and they paid me basically. Man, I wish I got into this sooner. It's a bummer.
We wouldn't have met. Probably.
Why?
Because your life would be different.
Yeah, but what if I got in when I first met you? Instead of going back to school?
We would be rich.
Rich.
I haven't been to school since I was 11. School's overrated. How is that even legal? You can't just I guess you can technically unschool your kids now, which don't even get me started. It's the stupidest thing I ever heard.
What is?
Unschooling.
What does that mean?
Like where your parent just teaches you throughout the day, any lesson they want, and it's not, no. Because homeschooling usually has a regimen, a program you have to follow.
Does it though?
Yeah.
Don't make that face like this.
Why?
I thought you were going to yawn. You made me yawn because I thought you were going to yawn.
For mechanical engineering or biotech engineering.
Cool. Just don't go for art. Like drawing and stuff. Because there's a lot of schools, regular colleges that will just teach you. You get an art degree. What the hell are you going to do with an art degree? Unless you already have money or you're your parents are rich.
I feel like art is one of those things you could technically just take online classes. What's that website? Skillshare?
Udemy?
Or something, and get just as much out of that as you would a formal education for $90,000.
I always thought Udemy was you to me.
Oh.
But I think it's university. But you. Weird. University. You teach yourself. University.
No, because it's dummy. What is DEMY?
Oh,
maybe it's something academy.
Oh yeah, maybe. You academy.
I was technically in school with correspondence, but no work was ever done. I don't even know what that means. I also started HelloFresh, but I'm definitely only doing 1 week. I'll try the other subscriptions.
Yeah, HelloFresh is good. It was good, and
it had some
what's
good
cool
food.
Is that if you haven't gotten them in yet, you get the recipe card. So then you just you could just make it again. But the nice thing about it is that if you were single, you live by yourself, it's kind of good because usually you'll get 2 servings or something out of one thing, right? You could do that, and then you could actually have enough food.
Mm-hmm.
But what sucks is that you're not gonna just eat that. So for the most part, I eat when I get home from work, and that's when I eat it's almost like intermittent fasting, but I still have some food in the morning because I have a coffee and then I have a protein shake with a banana. a half a banana. Did you see my bananas I bought? They're little.
Yeah.
They were at the other Walmart.
Mm.
But then I just kind of eat when I get home, and I can eat more because I've, saved up my calories. I've like banked them up. But eating that, like, I feel like even one of those, like a big plate, wouldn't be enough. But they are good. Like, it's nice. And they had that delicious thing that you threw out on me. Do you remember that?
The truffle
The
oil?
truffle oil that I was saving. Why did you even throw it out?
Because it was mad old, I think.
But why did you throw it out?
Because it was old.
But you weren't going to eat it. It was mine. I saved it. I only put a little. And then I was saving the rest for a special.
You bought truffle oil. It's not as good.
No. It's not as strong.
Andrew said, or I can do my own art designs. Matthias said, correspondence school, they send you the work to do at home. Oh, okay. Tony said, HelloFresh costs too much.
Yeah. But at the same time, it does cost a lot, but at the same time, it's probably gone up in price, though, since we got it before.
I don't remember how much it was.
But the problem is that if you try to buy all that stuff individually, maybe it'll be cheaper, but you'll have to spend a lot more. So like per serving, it'll probably be cheaper, but you'll have to buy a lot of stuff. And if you want to eat like different stuff for like 5 days a week or whatever, that's kind of the advantage of those like meal things. I don't think HelloFresh is any better than others. Maybe it is. And it all depends on like where you live, different places. Cause like they don't ship out of like one warehouse in one place. Like they have like locations that will prepare the stuff for you. You know what I mean? So like they probably reach out to different companies. They're different like food places, and they'll have them make it. I don't know exactly how it is, but if you think about it, that's the only way that would work.
Tony said, have you tried Factor?
No.
He wanted to, but Factor's expensive too. They're all expensive because they're convenient, you know?
Factor's even more convenient because it's just, refrigerated food. Like you just put it in the microwave.
Yeah.
You're good to go. Disadvantage of that is that I don't know if they have like fresh options where you have like lettuce or like tacos. You can't put tacos in the microwave.
Yeah,
You know
they get
saying?
wilty.
Yeah, that would be disgusting.
Yeah.
But like with like something like HelloFresh, since you're preparing it, they give you the taco shells. They give you the lettuce. The only thing they don't supply is like oil and butter and
They do if it's like
salt.
truffle oil.
Yes. Salt and stuff like that. Remember the first time we made that like cucumber tahini to keep
Tzatziki,
yeah.
whatever. Yeah, it was good.
We should make some of that again. What is it? Just like Greek
It's
yogurt?
like Greek yogurt, cucumbers, lemon juice.
Mm-hmm. You know what's really good? Like fresh limes. So good. And you zest them on stuff. Zesty. The zester. Real nice. Your hair's so long, Meek. Look at it. So
I need to
you
cut
look like
it.
Senshi.
Hungry Root. No, the only one we've tried is HelloFresh, I think. Yeah, that's the only one. And then we just couldn't afford to keep doing it. We did it for a while. Like we have a big stack of recipes.
So because you're a nurse, they actually offer like a better deal.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
We still can't afford it.
Yeah, I know. Well, just because I've been eating so like I literally eat the same thing all week long.
Yeah.
I just got to suck it up. You at least have like some frozen meals where you could vary it up a bit and like have different like flavors, and I just can't do that.
You could just make plain chicken and then like flavor it different each day.
Like with seasoning?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that seasoning that I bought, that brown
bad
sugar one.
Throw it out.
Do not like it. It was like $5, dude. I don't want to.
So what? If you're not going to eat it, throw it out.
I'll eat it. I'll force myself to eat it. That's what I do. You got to suffer sometimes. Like people I work with, I'm like, how much you spend on that coffee?
You're going to what?
I'm like, how much you spend on that coffee?
$7.
I'm just like, that's too much, dude. especially like the kid that like started with me, since now we both get, beginning wages. I'm like, how much you pay for that sandwich? He's like, oh, it was like $10 because he got like a sandwich. And
he must not be married.
And no, I'm pretty sure he's not. Pretty sure he lives with his parents.
Yeah. So that's how he's able to buy $10 sandwiches.
Pretty sure he's like 20.
Yeah.
So
he has no concept of money yet.
But yeah, so I'm like, bro, that's a lot, dude. Think about it. If you buy that every day, that's $50 a week. Think about it. That's $200 a month.
Yeah.
That you could not be spending on food. Just bring in something to eat. I'm sitting there and I'm not eating anything, right? I'm just like drinking my water. Because I usually have my protein at 9 during my break.
Damn.
But I wake up at 4. I've been up for 5 hours at that point.
See,
damn.
I have my yogurt at 7:30, and then my sandwich usually around 11:30 to 12. My PB&J, and then I have one little piece of cheese at like 2:30 to 3.
Piece of cheese.
Like little snack cheeses.
So right? Like, so if you reach a plateau, like if you notice that you like, obviously, okay. So here's the thing: you're not that overweight.
I'm technically not at all.
But you're not that over your desired weight. How about that? So you're gonna have a much harder time losing weight, right? Like I've kind of plateaued where I'm at. I'm kind of stuck. I need to change something if I want to keep going down, right? So you have to think about that. If you end up plateauing, you have to change something. You have to substitute cheese maybe with something that's less calorically heavy, dense or whatever. Even though that thing of cheese you eat is like 80 calories, which isn't a lot.
It keeps me satisfied till I get home.
Satiated.
Like, have you noticed I haven't gotten coffee at all this week?
No, Meek, I
like,
haven't been able to talk
one
to
coffee
you.
Is like 400 calories.
I haven't been able to talk to you. Like, what?
So I haven't gotten it.
Were you telling me to do something?
I had something on my hand.
You went like this?
I had a hair
Usually
on
that's
it.
what you do. You tell me to like point off camera. You like sanitize.
Be proud of me, bitch.
Dude, that's awesome, bro. 2 things: money. It's great that we're saving the money, and you're not eating all that crap. So good job. Were you waiting to tell me about that?
No.
You notice that I also haven't gotten a coffee?
Yeah.
Because I haven't been able to. I go into the basement and I stay there all day. I didn't know it was snowing the other day until I walked outside. I was like, and I left work. I was like, it's snowing? When did this happen? Like, legit. I didn't know it was snowing. And then it snowed a bunch.
I didn't know it was snowing until you got home. This was Monday. And I saw you cleaning the driveway on my phone. I'm like, where did the snow come from?
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know it was gonna snow even, and then I slid into the driveway.
Tony said coffee's overrated. I disagree. I just like the taste of coffee. So like in the morning, I drink half caffeinated coffee, and I just like it's good. I like having the one
half
coffee.
A carafe. That's
What's the most popular thing in Connecticut? What do you mean? Meek is adorable when she curses. What did I say?
Crap or something?
I don't know what I said.
About as far as you go.
I want to see Kivox with a buzz cut. I do not want to see that.
What's a buzz cut?
Like a shaved head.
Like all the way shaved?
It's like usually very short, like military style.
I think my green card has a picture like that on it. Yes, it was very short.
Your old one.
I have a new one?
You have a new... We got a green card together.
Oh, then yes, my old one.
Oh, that's not like a really bad swear. There's pretty much only 2 swears I don't say.
The C word and the F word?
No. The S
word. So you
word.
say the C word?
I do sometimes to you as like a joke. I said it to my sister the other day and she was like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Take it easy.
Boo.
Your stupid cat's at the door. Does it say anything on the back of it?
No.
Does it have anything on the back of it?
Nothing.
I think it does. Guys, is there anything on the back of this?
A little emblem, Gryffindor emblem.
You're such a jerk. You didn't even look. You just said no. No, now 11's going. Kick her back in. Kick her back in. Scare her back in. Wow.
My kitty.
Shut up.
Like New York has the Empire State Building. Chicago has the Bean. We have nothing like that, I don't think.
In Connecticut?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Nothing like, no big landmarks. We have Yale.
We have the highest rate of testicular cancer.
What?
I'm pretty sure.
What?
But here's the thing, though, right? Like, I think it's because we have, like, the best cancer hospital in the U.S.
So people come here.
So, and people, like, find out more.
So, like, Smilo or Yale has, like, one of the best, like, cancer research centers. Yeah. And, like, so, yeah, I mean, everyone knows of Yale, right? Yale's, like, a super famous school / hospital.
Yeah, I know about that place.
I had one of my ear surgeries at Yale.
Whoa, dude.
I like the hoodie you're wearing, Kivox.
Me too. I forgot that I had it because we bought it, and then I showed you guys on the stream, and then I put it in the closet in here, and I totally forgot it was in there. Also, you totally ruined this. We got it next time. Like, this used to be so nice and fluffy. Now it's just, like, lumpy. Mm-hmm. It's gross. But also, dude, the inside is fleece. Fleece is, like, really warm. Like, really warm. Like, those fleece beanies, I can't wear them. They're too hot. That's like Sherpa or something.
I called my dad the C word in town once, and an American woman in the vicinity had a go at me. I mean, in America, it's a much dirtier word than other places. Like, I hear people from, like, Australia and New Zealand say it a lot.
Well, they're just more mouth dirties.
But, like, we here, it is like a no-no. Like, people don't say it.
It's not. I say it all the time.
Ooh!
I wouldn't say it in a work environment, but
Yale is definitely the most popular thing in that state, probably. I would say most likely. Can't think of anything else, to be honest.
Isn't there another school?
It's punctuation here. There's a bunch of schools.
No, another, like, big school there?
UConn.
That's just the college.
So is Yale.
No, I'm saying it's not just the college, though. Yale isn't just the college.
UConn is famous. They've got, like, the #1 basketball team.
Like women's basketball, which isn't even real basketball. Say something. What do you think? What are your thoughts on that?
I thought the men's UConn team did well, too, but I could be wrong.
I mean, it's college basketball, though. Who cares?
We don't have swear words. It's all just punctuation.
Nice.
They're sentence enhancers.
Enhancers, yeah.
Per SpongeBob.
What was the thing I said before? During the game, like, was it falling with? I made a Star Wars reference during our last D&D game, and I think you got it, but nobody else got it. It was like falling with style or something like that. Or
Buzz Lightyear.
No. It was aggressive negotiations.
Yeah. Boo boo. Who's my boo boo kitty? Who's a boopy kitty?
She's eating the bone. She randomly finds that bone and starts eating it.
I threw away the one in the bedroom because all the inside was, like, too far for her to reach.
No, she bites it, Meek.
There are a lot of superheroes from New Zealand.
Are there any? There's none from Brazil either, where I'm from. So don't worry about it.
Well, that's Tony that said that. They're not from New Zealand.
Oh, Tony's not from New Zealand?
Matthias is from New Zealand.
Oh, Tony's from New Zealand.
Who's a kitty? You want to play Phasmophobia?
Absolutely not. I was falling asleep before. Like, I fell asleep for 15 minutes.
There's a Wonder Woman from Brazil. The Amazon, right?
No, the Amazon is not in the Amazon is in Brazil.
Wonder Woman's from Themyscira,
but
right?
The Amazonians are not from Amazon. They're from them. There should be Themysciran. Not. I mean, I guess they're called the Amazons, right?
I could see it being from Brazil.
Themyscira is an island. First of all, Brazil is not an island. Second of all, and third of all. I don't have anything for third.
Okay.
I need to get a new one of these.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to buy another tool today.
I saw.
Can you remove it from my
I haven't
Christmas
even
money?
done any of it.
I think I'm out of Christmas money. I spent it all on clothing for work, and I've spent
I have
it all
no
on
idea.
work.
Superman is from New Zealand. When he crashed, he hit New Zealand and bounced to America.
Sure.
Isn't he from like Arkansas or something? Oklahoma?
Kansas?
Who's a
don't know, man.
kitty? You kitty? You boo boo.
He's from Smallville.
Me kiss my kitty.
You know that, right?
Yes.
Where's Smallville?
I don't know.
Somewhere in the South.
Kiss the kitty.
Here's the weird thing about the DC universe is that like everybody's from.
Sunspot is Brazilian. Who's that?
That's probably a stupid superhero.
It sounds stupid. Look it up.
Okay. Is it DC or Marvel? Balls. Oh, X-Men.
Is she licking you? Oh my god.
Yeah. Is he the one from the new animated series? Was he in that?
Oh, Kansas is Smallville.
Arkansas.
Tony said yes, but I don't know to what. You give daddy kiss?
Yeah, he was an X-Men. He was gay.
Who?
I remember that. They made a big deal about that.
Who?
This guy.
Oh.
Apparently there's a lot of gay guys in Brazil.
Are you gay?
No, dude, I'm not in Brazil. Don't send me back.
Wrong character. He's not gay.
Dude, he was gay in the thing. If it's him, if it's this guy.
He looks like you.
Yep, he definitely was gay in the. I watched that the first episode, gay. Of the X-Men '97. Did you watch it? I mean, maybe he wasn't in the original, but
he was literally kissing Jubilee.
Hey, you could be bi, all right. But if you're bi, you're still gay, in my opinion. That's just personally. You know what I mean?
No.
If I kiss a guy, I'm gay. I'm sorry. Even if I kiss a girl afterward.
All right.
Do you disagree?
I don't care. Like, you do you.
It's not a care
Well,
thing.
not you.
It's an
You're
opinion.
not allowed
I'm asking
to kiss anyone else.
I'm asking your opinion. I'm not asking you if you care about it. I'm going to write gay.
Philosophy with Kivox. He's not allowed to kiss Michael? No. No.
Oh, I don't have time to read this. It's too much.
What are you doing?
Blocking your vision.
Why? What am I not allowed to see?
Just blocking this.
Oh.
I thought it'd be funnier to do it here instead of just closing the window. I could have literally just done this. Boom. Dunzo. I'm going to get ads. Now Google knows what I was looking for.
Goo goo. Hey, goo goo. What if?
What if?
I don't get who. Everyone where? Like everyone in the world or everyone in a cartoon or what? I'm the type of person like that stuff. I don't care as long as it's a good story. That's all that matters. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just listening to what you're saying. I'm trying to understand.
I don't know what you're asking. In the world? Okay.
Then
Everyone would be like, I don't get, who cares? I would like some pigment to my skin. I'm like, I glow in the dark. I'm so white.
Means you don't
Gross.
need lights.
I'm like pasty. It's really not good.
I think it's good. I like it.
Ugh. I wish I could had like a bit of tan skin, but
You mean naturally tan?
Yeah, well, no, either way, but like you can't not naturally be tan without either chemicals or cancer. So I'm stuck like
Well,
this.
you could have been born that way.
That'd be fine.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I'm just saying now, the way I am, like I can't change it. There's a superhero that I like called the Phantom. When did you come from Brazil? Oh, welcome, Fred.
I was 6. So 1,000,000 years ago.
There's a drug for that. There is like an injectable drug. Again,
but it is not
healthy
like
for you.
FDA approved.
It's very bad for you.
There's those.
I don't even trust like self-tanning. Like there's something wrong with that. Like it's something that like
spray tan type thing?
Yeah, like it cannot be good for you.
No, definitely can't. Imagine they had.
So I'm just lucky that I married someone that doesn't care that I'm a ghost.
Imagine if there was like spray anti-tanning. Just makes you whiter. like are you not white enough? Come anti-tan.
Ew.
And they just like spray you with like a thing and just makes you pastier. That'd be awesome.
That would be impossible.
That'd be hilarious.
For me, like
we should start like a
let's not do that.
Where we make people pastier.
Oh, no.
Or any other color they want to
like
be.
I don't know. I feel like when I used to have a tan when I was stupid and I used to tan, like it does make you look better. Like it gives you like.
No, it wouldn't be permanent. It would be a spray.
It's called bleach.
It would be a spray, and it wouldn't kill you like instantly. It would kill you slowly over time because of chemicals.
What have we been watching? Delicious in Dungeon, Ranma 1/2.
Still haven't finished that.
Silo. We watched like
last weekend. There was a free Apple TV Plus or whatever. Apple TV Plus like thing over last weekend. So Saturday, Sunday. So we
watched 8 episodes or something.
A bunch of episodes of that show.
You
You worked last weekend too?
Yeah, Saturday.
That sucked.
I
I hate it when you work, man.
gotta do it next Saturday.
I'm just so lonely here. I'm already at work all week. I don't see you for like a million hours.
Gotta make those dollar bills.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, I don't see you for like
18 hours.
So many hours. And then I go to bed. I see you for like 2 hours, and then I go to bed, and then I don't see you again for another like 13 or 12
I have
hours.
never heard of whitening soap. It's crazy. Makes you translucent. It would make me.
You see your organs, like your muscle underneath the skin.
Silo season 2 is pretty good so far. I don't think it's bad.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Well, no, we told you guys we finished Squid Game. As when you eat them. Only Murders in the Building. We've been watching that every now and then.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't dislike it, but we did try to watch that.
Dun dun dun.
We did try to watch that other show.
That show sucked.
What was it even called?
I don't know. I have no idea.
That one with
Dee from It's Always Sunny.
What's her real name?
I don't know.
It's like Michelle or something.
I don't remember.
Sharon.
It's definitely
were we
not
watching
Sharon.
it on?
Hulu. Disney Plus.
Oh, Disney Plus. Then why don't you just say Disney Plus?
Could I forget?
Are you sure it was Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get demonetized for having the Disney chime on there. I don't recognize that as Disney though. Oh, Goosebumps with Ross.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Don't be mean. Oh, is Abbott back?
Shooby-dooby-doop. High Potential. Yes, that's the name of it. That show is awful.
Oh my god, it's so bad. All of the shows are bad, dude.
I was like, dude, it's not that bad. We watched the pilot, and I was like, look, I'll just watch it while you sleep now. He goes to bed at like 8 o'clock now.
Halfway through
so
the
I
show.
freaking watched like 2 more episodes or something. I was like, okay, it's bad.
Halfway through the show, I was like, this show, Meek, look at this. look,
It's bad.
it's not good. And then they made her like she's not likable.
Yeah.
Like as much as Spencer isn't likable because he's a douchebag.
Who?
Spencer from Psych.
Oh.
Like he's cocky, but like I like him. I want to be his friend. Like he's like fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she's and he has flaws. He fails. She has all her flaws are in the past. All the things, her mistakes are in the past. And then they're just like so wordy about like the explanation. We learned so much about her life in that first episode. And they just told us everything that happened. Like all of her reasoning for, she's such a genius, but like, can't do anything. I really like Monk though.
We haven't watched Agatha all along.
No, I haven't. Yeah. I'm just like disappointed in Disney because of like all the woke stuff. It's hard to like go in like trusting them that they're just gonna make something good, like what's it called? Deadpool was just good. It was just great, just a fun thing. Like they need to continue to do stuff like that. Just make a fun show.
I like
or movie.
Wait, I like the new He-Man and the Masters in the Universe.
Is that the one we're talking about? Woke. Is that the one that they killed off He-Man in like the first episode? Because that was terrible. And I was just like, well, no longer He-Man.
Fred told us to watch Agatha all along. Tony said Skeleton Crew is good. Ew, that didn't look good.
I mean, it's more for kids. It's geared more for kids. So you got to go in like expecting it to be more of like a Goonies type show or movie, or like The Sandlot, where it's like, or what's the one with Alfalfa? What was that? Was that called Alfalfa?
No.
But like you got to go in like expecting that vibe. You know what I mean? Like that's what I got from the ads for it and stuff. Is it The Sandlot? Sandlot's about baseball, right?
Mm-hmm. I can't remember. Little Rascals. There you go.
Rascals. Tease it. Rascals. Finally, T like said something. And was she here the whole time?
Yeah.
A jerk.
Takes inspiration from Goonies and Treasure Island.
It has that vibe for sure. For sure. 11's probably gonna pee soon.
Oh my god! Please don't. This dog, I can't. She like cannot hold it anymore. T's playing Zelda.
You gave up on Monster Hunter because you sucked at it?
I suck at it.
T, you should get a PS5 so you can play Monster Hunter.
Phasmophobia.
And Phasmophobia.
Play with me. You can play with me and my sister.
Oh, PS5, dude. They're like $500. It's nothing. You got that. $500. What are they on Amazon right now? Just
500, huh? Yo, for Phasmophobia, it's worth it. It's worth it. And the one where they show him having Skeletor as an uncle.
Actually, I don't think it is 500 anymore.
Is it cheaper?
You can get the discless version, usually cheaper.
Yeah, who needs discs? You don't need discs.
You son of a bitch.
Just 500 us, LOL.
That's what I said.
I don't get it. I couldn't afford 50, let alone 500. I mean, to be fair.
Dude, you gotta save up, bro.
We bought ours a long time ago. Like when it first came out.
I mean, I don't know if you guys work though. Like that's the thing, but people waste money on a lot of stuff. Like most people can afford a lot more than
we just stuff some money away every week into little envelopes.
I mean, T knows how to save money.
You might as well just wait for the Pro version. The Pro's out, isn't it?
The Pro's out, yeah. But the Pro is 700.
Yeah, so. You don't need the Pro. Andrew said I want to play Monster Hunter.
You should. It's good. It's coming out the end of next month. And there's a beta in...
You almost have enough money for another PlayStation.
I would have if I didn't have to buy tools.
I didn't spend your money on tools.
What do you mean my money?
Like your money that I put aside for you, your allowance.
My $20?
Yeah. I live on like half minimum wage. God. Anyone can save. Just save $5 a week.
Yeah, like I don't know if you like go to McDonald's or,
Don't
Dunkin'
eat
Donuts
garbage.
or stuff like that.
Listen to Caleb Hammer, and he'll teach you how to
It's
waste money.
The big thing is like most people
They
waste.
justify wasting money on stupid crap. And I
it's-
do too, don't get me wrong. Like, but it's within our budget. Like, we have a budget of X amount per week, and if we waste money on something that we want, it comes out of that weekly budget.
And you did like my Christmas money that I got, like, you know, gifted, like gift cards on Amazon. I spent them all on work shirts and actually I think I only spent like 100 and something. I had 150.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think I only spent like maybe 120 or something.
I don't know what 400 New Zealand dollars a week is. Tony said Nevermind Pro is 700.
Yeah.
It's also depends like on cost of living, like what your housing expenses are, and like all that stuff.
Yeah, I think that the PS5 discless is like 450, which isn't that much less, but
Andrew said I want to play Hogwarts Legacy and a good handful of other games. Phasmophobia.
Phasmophobia, you know, is not for everyone. You
I
can't
know.
suggest it to everybody. Same thing with Monster Hunter. I don't suggest it to everybody. The thing is, though, with Monster Hunter, like the thing that like a lot of people don't realize is that like it's a very unique type of game, and other games try to copy it, but they don't usually get it right. So then you lose out on that, like the thing that hooks people.
Not that I know of. Phasmophobia doesn't have a sequel.
It doesn't. I think if it did,
There's another game that like ripped it off.
I think that if they do it,
Demonologist or something.
yeah, Demonology or something like that.
They ripped it off completely.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good idea. It's a good idea for a game. I just hope that the sequel, if they do make a sequel, and I hope that they just like put in a little bit more work for. I know that you like the jank, but how much better would it be if they just put in those little things that I was talking about, like that just make the game like scarier and more like randomized.
If I didn't own this house, I would literally be homeless. I get so little money. I mean, I don't want to judge.
You own a house,
but this is just a question.
That's huge.
Like, can you get a job? I don't know if you physically can or can't, but even working from home.
Huge.
That Monster Hunter movie was great, wasn't it? Said Tony.
I never watched it. It was made by, like, I think wasn't it made by the same people that made the Resident Evil movies? I know that it had the same main chick in it. I forgot her name. Do you remember her?
Your brain can't do routine. I mean, you don't have to get a job where you do the same thing all day long.
No, I don't like the idea of it. It's like real people, like military people, get sent to a Monster Hunter world that has monsters from Monster Hunter in it. And it's just like, cool. And now they get to be monster hunters there and stuff. That's so dumb. It's like a Mario game or a Mario movie where, like, I go visit the Mario world and talk to Mario people.
Jojovic?
Yeah, that lady.
How would you adapt Monster Hunter?
You just make it like there's a story in Monster Hunter. It's not very pronounced, but there is a story there. You know, you follow a hunter and he progresses, and then you make it like about the big like
the big monster taking over the area.
Yeah,
or something.
because usually, like, the way Monster Hunter is set up is like you're a part. At least recently, it's been more of like you're a part of like an expedition going to like the new world. Like that's what World was. Monster Hunter World was like you're an expedition of like
we never saw the Mario movie.
Adventurers, and you're kind of like seeing what's happening over here in this new world, and you encounter these like new monsters that are there that, you know, nobody had seen before and stuff, and you're trying to defend the city against like this literally a mountain. There's a dragon that's like literally a mountain. He has like a lava coming out of him and stuff, and you like walk on his back and climb up and stuff and do others. And I think you fight another monster on his back. You fight the Nargigante.
I think I remember this.
And it's super cool. But yeah, something like that, you know. And then the new game has even more like even more story focused, which is pretty cool. Because the beta was pretty cool.
Hi, boo boo. Hi, kitty boo.
I mean, I don't think it would. If you want to make a movie, I think making it live action would be best. But I think it would be cool. Like, you know, you like even if it's just like a solo adventure, like taking like things from the guild and then meeting a party and then putting together a party, like something like that. But they could figure something out and not have like humans with guns show up in the Monster Hunter world. It's just like, I saw the trailer, dude. It looked dumb. And also the sword wasn't big enough. The guy's sword was tiny. It was a great sword, but it was like, it looked like it was like 3 feet long. That's not a great sword. That's like a big, small sword. It's a big, short sword.
$222 a week.
$222.
At least in Connecticut, that would be impossible. Like, you couldn't even, like, rent something ever. I'm sure there's places in the U.S. you could live, but not here. The chat is gone.
Oh, where can I watch the Monster Hunter movie? Do you guys know where it's available to watch?
I think animation would make it stand out more. So
I think like an anime, a Monster Hunter anime would be dope. They did make a manga. A Monster Hunter manga was pretty cool. I read a bunch of it and it was pretty cool. I liked it. It was kind of that idea where like the main character that you followed was like a new adventurer and he's starting out and then he starts like putting together a party and stuff. What are you doing, Meek?
Seeing if she peed.
Oh. Look at this, Meek. Look at this short sword. That's a great sword.
That looks dumb.
It's not great, right? It's not a great sword. That is
Monster
not the correct
Hunter
size.
swords are like ridiculously big.
Yeah.
When did this come out?
A while ago.
Oof. It got bad ratings all around.
Yeah, it's not a good movie. Now I want to watch it. 2020. That early, that soon?
Yeah, it does not look that recent.
I mean, the effects look pretty good. But there's like it's just dumb. It just like, the concept was just dumb for me. But there's a lot of lore to Monster Hunter and stuff. And like the monsters they always try to make them so like unique and stuff. And they do like weird stuff that like they base off. Like there was that one.
Who's Shelly?
The horse.
I'm jealous.
The horse you guys met.
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
Mm-mm.
T, what was the name of the horse that you guys met? You wrote it down probably. Old man, Shelly. Stop reading my Monster Hunter note or my D&D notes. Jeez. So I gotta hide everything from you. God damn it! Stop. So remember that one monster?
She said Shelly.
See?
She doesn't remember either.
There was that one monster. He was like a bird like monster, but
I feel like there's a bunch like that.
No, but he was like literally like a Korupeku, I think is what he was called. Korupeku.
Probably a K.
A beginning with a K?
Yeah.
This guy. He was from
I remember that thing.
right? It sounded weird. It made weird noises, but it could mimic other monsters. So it could actually call them into the zone that you were in. But sometimes it would be flying by and it'd be coming down and it would scream and it'd be like a Raytheon or something and you're like, oh crap, it's a Raytheon. And it ends up being this guy, this stupid guy. But if you broke his face, he wouldn't be able to do that anymore because you like messed up his beak.
Poor thing.
Yeah, I know. You have to pound them to death. And then there's like this.
Oh, it's a Q. Quirapeku.
No, it's not. Oh yeah, you're right. It is.
I never would have guessed that.
Yeah. This is like one of the new monsters. It's freaking disgusting. What are your thoughts?
It looks gross. Rompolo. Rompopolo. Swamp spouting wyvern.
This one looks cool.
A Jarkon.
The game's gonna be dope. You're gonna play it with me?
No.
You gonna play it with me? Dude, every time I tap her on the back, she does that. Like, it's like impossible to have her not do that.
I don't even know I do it.
Your cat is so dumb.
Meow. Meow. He did play the beta.
Oh.
Ooh. That's a cool monster.
Oh, I thought I thought Tony was saying that he played the beta.
You said there's another beta coming out, right?
Yeah.
When?
I think the 9th of February. It's like a week long.
I checked online the other day and my net worth is like 3 times the average for my age range, but my income is well below average. So life still sucks. How do you check your net worth online?
I don't know. No, I don't want some bank.
I mean, just find a job that is not mind numbing.
Yeah.
My job is definitely different every single day.
What do you think of this guy?
Yeah.
Too boring.
Yeah.
Too basic.
Yeah,
Look at this
basic.
cool picture.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who's back? The Gypceros. Classic monster from Monster Hunter. From OG Monster Hunter, dude. I was so excited when I saw him. I was just like, oh shoot. Look at this weird ass monster. He like whips you with his tail and stuff, but he also like has like a flash thing. He's like,
Oh, I remember that.
yeah, he's
It's
great.
just a page listing the average net worth of New Zealand per age. Oh. You got the date wrong on your stream. Dude.
Oh no, I did.
Oh no. No, you didn't.
Today's the 10th.
Yeah.
You liar. Man, you fooled me. I was like, I'm pretty sure I put it in.
Sucker.
No.
That's funny.
And it was funny too because I had the chat over the title of it, so I couldn't just like glance and be like, "Get out of here." I had to like be like, "No, you son of a gun."
For Matthias, it's the 11th.
There are so many monsters in Monster Hunter. We'll never have a game that has like all of them in it. It's like Pokemon. But like the problem with the difference is that having all of the information for one monster in Monster Hunter is like 1,000 times more than like one Pokemon. Like Pokemon is so dumb. They're like, oh, we can't fit all the Pokemon in one game because there's like too much.
Even though they just sit there like
There's too much data, and then they go, and that's when they attack, and it's like a bite. It just that's a good noise.
How long are you gonna play MN?
I usually play it a while. Just keep coming.
I'm gonna
back to
talk
it.
to you next week because I've been talking to a girl lately. Ooh.
You are gonna talk to?
I guess.
Talk to
You gonna tell us about this girl? Oh, you're not going to be able to talk right now tonight.
I'm going to talk to you next week. I've been talking to a girl. I don't understand.
And they said, I mean, I'm not going to be able to talk right now tonight.
Oh, okay. And then next week, tell us about it.
Yeah. We got to hear all about it.
Everybody here, all 5 of us, maybe less, including us, 5. That's 3 people. It's time to go though. Do you like what's his face? Nargigante? Yay? Nay?
I don't remember.
Is he what's it called?
Why do you want to become an electrician?
Why? Because it's a good job.
You've always been interested in it, though. Like,
Yeah, that's what I
he
originally
went to school for it, so he knows he likes it.
Come on, Meek. This guy right here.
He just had a hard time getting a job. No.
Totally your guy.
No. He looks like a Diablo.
No, he looks like a Nar Gigante.
No.
Because he's Nar Gigante.
Nar.
Nar.
Are you okay? I wanted to become a nurse because I've always liked the medical field. And I originally wanted to be a chiropractor. So I went into pre-med and then decided I didn't want to be a chiropractor. Then I wanted to be a nurse anesthetist.
Oh, I'm so glad you didn't become a chiropractor.
But then...
What about this guy? Do you like this guy?
He's all right.
It's because he's
nurse
black.
anesthetists have to go to school for a long time. And then once I was done with nursing school, I was like, nah, I'm good. I will tell you guys all about it. Nice. But I like the medical field. I've always liked it.
The hell? Oh, I couldn't figure out what was it. He's facing that way. Kinda. You like that guy?
Yeah.
I never even fought one of those. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out.
See you next week.
It was fun.
See you next week.
Bye.
Gonna go pee.
You are? Don't do it here. Don't go yet.
You gotta go take a living out.